Getting born in the state of Mississippi. Papa was a cop and mama was a hippie. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Justin, and today we're listening to Joni Mitchell with her song California off of her album Blue, released in 1971. Now, before you guys come at me with questions, what happened to the album listing of Hijira? It hasn't stopped. I just wanted to take a detour. To be honest, I just wanted to listen to another side of Joni Mitchell. I just wanted to hear a little bit of another album, because that album, I haven't listened to the whole thing yet on my own. So I don't know why you're all looking at me like I'm guilty of something. You know, I haven't listened to the rest of it or anything like that. So today we're listening to California by Joni Mitchell. You guys have been begging, asking, just coming at me. When are we getting more Joni Mitchell? When are we getting more Joni Mitchell? I got you. Okay? I got you. I hear you. I hear you. I can't please everybody. That's one thing I've learned doing this. I can't please everybody, but if I can make a few people happy, I'm going to make a few people happy. And I hope that today you're one of the few. You can join me on Twitter. You can join me in the comments down below. I hope that you're having a fantastic day. Let's do it. This is California by Joni Mitchell. Okay. All right. Hear me out. Hear me out. Okay? Joni Mitchell. Her high school English teacher hated Joni Mitchell. Okay? Because the teacher would always say, use punctuation. Use your periods here, your commas here. Learn your grammar. You know, you gotta learn your punctuation. Joni said no. She just run on sentences, ends when she wants to, doesn't play with conventions. If she doesn't need to end at the period where a typical period is, she's gonna stretch it out a little bit, okay? She's gonna move on a little bit. That's one thing I love about her, okay? You guys have seen my videos with Joni Mitchell before. You guys know what I'm gonna say. But it's her delivery. It's the way that she paces and spaces her words, the way that she builds her verses, okay? That is, to me, probably the most interesting thing about her, is just the way that she constructs lyrics, that she constructs her words, and she plays with the words, and they don't end conventionally where you would expect them to. The structures change. It doesn't necessarily end on a beat. She doesn't care. It's just like stream of consciousness, right? Is it stream of consciousness or is it stream of conscious? Whatever, I think it's stream of consciousness. Like the way that she just allows her poetry to just flow. I like that. I've mentioned this before, but it's so real. You know, I don't know if you guys have ever been to like a poetry reading, okay? But like, I've only been to like a few, but you can tell like the person is really putting their heart, their soul, their passion into it. You know, especially when they get, I don't necessarily want to say more angry, but more emotional when they're delivering their poetry, when they're talking about past experiences and just what they've gone through. It's a really intense experience. And in the same way, we get that from Joni. In pretty much every song that I've heard from her, we get that. She is less a singer and more just a pure poet, just spitting passion, intensity, shooting it straight from the heart, you know, not straight from the hip. No, she's shooting it straight from the heart. Now, don't let my comments about her less a singer, more a poet be a derogatory thing, because that's not at all what I meant. Obviously, she's an amazing singer. Someone is going to take it the wrong way. That's not at all what I meant. Her singing abilities and capabilities are more than obvious, and she is a fantastic singer. I love how on the chorus, I'm sorry I keep scratching my nose, there's something there. I love how on the end of the chorus when she says, oh, but California, she just like, she says it, but on that last note, she just like, boom. she just shoots straight for the stars, and she hits every single one of them. Watch out, Orion. Puts her right up there.
I'm gonna see the folks I dig.
And doesn't she sound so comfortable doing it? And she also does that in the beginning of the verses. She starts up high, and then she slowly just kind of works her way down, and then near the tail end of it, she kind of starts playing around with it again. She is so confident in her capabilities. She's so confident in what she's saying. She's just speaking truth. Instrumentation is relatively simple in this song. I do enjoy the guitar and the drums that we're playing, especially when they kind of break down a little bit, and it's just a boom, boom. Like, I like that, but let's be honest. You know, Joni could be singing this a cappella. It would make just as many waves, okay? It would make just as many waves. Actually, it'd actually be really interesting to hear this a cappella without any instrumentation. because she has like that natural flow and that natural music inclination that her vocals and the way she pushes them out would actually kind of just make instruments unnecessary. I don't know. It's just a thought.
Kept my camera to sell. Oh, the
She gets a little mad there. She's like, he gave me back my smile, but he kept my camera to sell. I like that. And she's like, that little bit of bitterness right there. Love it. Character. Honesty. And then the slide guitar is also introduced, and I like that. It once again gives it a nice country folk kind of sound that just kind of rounds it all out. Like I said, instruments are nice. They sound good. There's nothing denying that. But, you know, you're here for Joni. Sitting in a park in Paris, France, reading the news, and it sure looks bad. They won't give peace a chance. That was just a dream some of us had. Still a lot of land to see, but I wouldn't stay here. It's too old and cold and settled in its ways here. Okay, and then the chorus, oh, but California, California, I'm coming home. I'm going to see the folks I dig. I'll even kiss a sunset pig. I don't know exactly what a sunset pig is. Maybe it's a drink. I don't know. It doesn't sound like an appetizing one. California, I'm coming home. So it just sounds like she's homesick. She wants to be back home in California. She's in Paris, France right now, or at least at the time of this recording and songwriting, I'm assuming. And she just wants to be home, perhaps be back around things that she's used to, things that she's comfortable with. She's just homesick. She just wants to go home. I like how she acknowledges, like, she hasn't seen everything. There's still things for her to see, perhaps like things that she wants to go see, like, you know, maybe she hasn't seen the Eiffel Tower yet, I don't know. Like, she wants to go explore a little more, but all of that aside, she wants to be back home. She says she's walking streets full of strangers, she bought a plane ticket to Spain. I'm assuming this is all of just her, like, slowly trying to get back. Because I'm assuming, I'm just thinking of, like, directional path. If she's in Paris, France, she flies to Spain and then goes to California, I guess. It's a long flight. It's a really long flight. Great song, obviously. Of course, I would love to know what you guys thought of the song. Thank you, as always, for waiting as well. You can join me on Twitter. You can join me in the comments down below. I hope that you're having a fantastic day. I hope that you're not necessarily homesick. And if you are, I hope that you end up home soon. Not in your final home. Just wherever you want to be. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.